The village of Sundarpur was blessed with golden fields, a gentle river, and skies that blushed with every sunrise. And in this humble place lived an old farmer named Hariram. For decades, Hariram's hands had known only toil. His palms were cracked, his back bent, but his spirit remained unbroken. He poured his life into the earth, and in return, the earth never betrayed him. His granary stood full, his neighbors respected him, and his heart was content. But there was one shadow in Hariram's life, his son, Rohan. Rohan was everything a father could wish for on the outside, strong, healthy, and bright-eyed. But inside, he carried a flaw that pained Hariram deeply, laziness, while Hariram rose with the dawn. Rohan lay beneath the banyan tree, playing his flute, laughing with friends, chasing butterflies, and letting the hours slip away. Whenever Hariram pleaded with him to help, Rohan would smile and say, "Father, why wear yourself out? Look at our storehouse, it overflows. Why sacrifice joy for sweat? Let us live today and leave tomorrow to itself." Hariram's heart ached each time he heard those words. His voice, heavy with years of wisdom, would answer, "Son, the sunshine does not last forever. A wise man gathers in plenty when he can, for no one can escape the storms of life." But his words fell on deaf ears. Seasons changed. Hariram's shoulders grew weaker, his steps slower. One evening, beneath a crimson sunset, he called Rohan close. His voice trembled, but his eyes carried love. "My child, I am old now. These fields that have fed us, this land I have guarded like my own blood, can no longer rely on me. It is your turn to care for it. Promise me, Rohan, you will not abandon it." But Rohan only laughed softly. "Father, do not worry. There is plenty. The earth is vast, and life is long. Rest easy." Those words pierced Hariram's heart, but he said no more, and so, the land was left untended. The soil, once so alive, grew hard and thirsty. The winds carried dust instead of fragrance. It was as though the earth wept in silence. Then came the year that changed everything. The monsoon clouds that villagers prayed for never arrived. The sky turned into brass, the rivers shrank into mud, and the fields cracked open like wounds. Hunger slithered through every home. Rohan, for the first time, felt its sharp claws. His once joyful flute lay silent. His stomach growled with emptiness. He rushed to the granary, but it held only shadows and dust. His friends, who once sang and laughed with him, had all vanished, leaving him alone beneath the same banyan tree, this time not in joy, but in despair. At last, broken and trembling, Rohan went to his father. His eyes, once careless, were filled with tears. His voice cracked as he whispered, "Father, I have failed you. I wasted my days, mocked your wisdom, and now hunger has become my master. I am ashamed." Hariram looked at his son with eyes heavy with both sorrow and compassion. His frail hand touched Rohan's cheek, wiping away a tear. "My son," he said softly, "pain is a harsh teacher, but it teaches well. Remember this moment. Remember the emptiness in your stomach, the loneliness in your heart. This is the price of ignoring time. The earth gives only to those who honor it." When the rains finally returned, Rohan was no longer the same man. He rose with the first light, plowed the earth with blistered hands, and worked until sweat ran like rivers down his face. He poured his heart into the land, as his father once did. Slowly, the earth forgave him. Green shoots pushed through the soil, the fields whispered with life again, and the granary began to fill. The villagers who once pitied him now watched with respect. And Hariram, though weak and frail, smiled with tears in his eyes. His son had finally learned not just how to farm, but how to live. Sparkle's moral of the story: time wasted cannot be reclaimed. Laziness robs us of tomorrow. Work done with discipline and love is the only path to peace and abundance.